Hey soul fam, Amelia Adair here. I hope you're feeling well and doing well. I'm feeling well, I'm doing well, and I got a great topic for you always. For those that are new to the channel, welcome. We welcome you. On the channel, we heal, we elevate, we grow, and we work on being better versions of ourselves than we was yesterday. All right, soul fam? And per usual, you know, we got a great topic. We heating up. All right, we're going to speak about some great things that's going to help us really move in that positive direction and receive the results that's for you. Okay, what's for you is for you. Hey, and can't nobody stand in that way. Okay, and we're going to speak on minding your business and not judging. Okay, and the importance of that definitely in this times that we're living in. All right, in these times that we living in, soul fam, not everybody have a voice, but enough people have platforms that are either going to help you or distract you. Okay, and if you are not building your relationship with God and building that discernment within yourself, then you can be easily distracted. Okay, you could be easily manipulated. You could be easily pulled away from what it is that you're supposed to be doing, that God has you doing. All right, so it's so important for you to really build that confidence, build that intuition, heal those wounds, hey, and focus on you. All right, so when I say focus on you, so fam, there's a lot of news happening in the media. There's a lot of beliefs. There's a lot of speak on any topics. Basically, if you think it, you can find it. Okay, so if someone wants to bash black women, they're gonna have that. They're gonna find content on it. If someone wants to bash Spanish women, they're gonna find content on it. If someone wants to talk about whatever it is they want to talk about to prove their point, you will find it in today's time. All right, the importance that you have to understand, soul fam, is that don't feed it in your life. All right, so if you're focusing on different goals, and you're focusing on your brand, and you're focusing on your body, don't think you're missing something because you don't know the latest news. Okay, and don't think that the latest news that you may hear is actually news, because sometimes, soul fam, it could be a distraction. All right, the best thing that you can do right now in 2023 is worry about yourself. Worry about yourself. We know what they doing over here. We know what they doing over there. But what you doing over there? Okay? How many sales did you get this week? Okay? Worry about that. How can you take that brand to the next level? How can you work on that six-pack? Did you get that six-pack yet? Did you book that session yet? Did you speak to that? Did you heal that wound from 1989, 1998? Did you heal that wound yet? So those are things you need to be focusing on, because you can easily be distracted and pulled into a situation that probably have nothing to do with you. And 9 times out of 10, soul fam, when these people are speaking on things that they don't even have certainty on, you don't know if they was called to speak on that. All right, a lot of people have strong beliefs within themselves and can find ways to push that on other people. Now, we're gonna speak on one topic that's really popular right now. We ain't gonna focus on that topic, but we're gonna mention it. And just to give you an example of why minding your business is going to be so vital in this time, because it's so layered. Okay, so the new, how can you say, it's not really new, but the LBG community. Okay, there's a lot happening there. All right, so fam, and it's a sensitive subject. It always has been, and I think it will be for a long time. Let's shade it. Glory, hey, woo! This sun ain't no joke, so fam. The love is real. Hey, we need to sweat it out. But there's so many perspectives. There's so many new terms. There's so much happening that when it comes down to you picking a side, right? If it should be here or should it be here? Where we at, so fam, in 2023, there's no way to control that community at this point. So, mind your business. I'm gonna just say it. Mind your business. Because you don't know if it's a test for them or you. And it could be both. Right? Because we so quick, traditional people will be quick to judge based on how they lived in their time. Okay? But with so much new information and new energy out here in this world, we can't, there's no, I'm looking for the right words. Morning. Ooh. So, morning.
You know what? Or
there's no, it's so sensitive, so fam, that I'm using my words wisely, because I want you to really understand my perspective here. Okay, it's not really my perspective, but just this perspective. Okay. Whew. What you gotta understand, so fam, is there's so many different avenues in that community, right? So there's so many reasons why people follow that lifestyle. There's so many reasons why people want to do these changes and these shifts. Okay, not everybody has the same exact reason, right? So it's hard to say that the entire community is wrong. It's too layered. And so when you start to really try to pick a side, it becomes a little difficult, because you don't know someone's pain. You don't know someone's story, and you can't base one person's story, one person's reason, and then make your assumption for the next individual. Okay? So the peaceful thing to do is to mind your business. Okay? If you personally have a situation that you feel that you're dealing with your child, that's when it becomes, okay, deal with that situation. But it's not going to be the same across the board. All right? Now, it's also, too, it's getting into schools, it's getting into education. There's layers to it. Yes, these people can also be putting their beliefs on children, but also can just be bringing some awareness to these children so they're not so thrown off guard. Because these changes and these shifts are already in the world, where people have made changes. People have made the shift. So, as respect for that other person, this is how we have to start treading in this new world, because they're living these lives. They are. They're doing what they want to do. So, does it make sense to sit around and be upset and be angry? Does it make sense for you to sit around and be upset and be angry? Is that going to resolve anything? Is that going to solve anything? Is that going to help anyone? All right? So, know what's happening in the world. Have your beliefs in your core, and focus your household on that. Focus your circle on that. Because to try to sit around and make a worldly shift with that at this point, let me know how it go. Okay? Cause you'll be like, like I said, we're not going to focus fully on that. But overall, so fam, with all information that's going out there, with terror happening and shootings happening and all this stuff it always happens. I don't know if you pay attention, so fam, pay attention to the pattern. First is this state, then is that state, then is this state, then is that state. It's going to always happen. Stop focusing on it. Okay? Know what's happening and be accordingly, but don't be afraid. If you building your relationship and you praying in your home, then it's nothing for you to have to worry about. And that needs to be more contagious, because when these people lash out, something is wrong in the home. Okay? Why does this individual want to hurt other individuals so bad? Okay? What's not being addressed in the homes of these people that no one's speaking on? Not enough. Why is this child acting like this? So we have to check our homes. And I think everyone wants to point responsibility out in the world and out to the peers. But it appears that no one's doing home checks. No one's paying that much attention to the child. A lot of times what you see is the child be in their room on those devices, ripped away from reality. Everyone's too busy. Everyone's at work. So we have to do a in-home check, more importantly, and learn how to build these relationships with our children, with our relatives, so that people have a comfortable space to express themselves. Okay? There's nothing more powerful than listening to what someone has to say, definitely when they want to let you know about something. And a lot in the communities, people don't want to express their feelings anymore. They don't want to seem vulnerable, weak, soft, all of these terms. And so when you don't want to express those type of emotions, you'll lash out. You'll lash out. Because it's like it has to come out. All right? If you're not expressing, you're depressing. And oftentimes, Sophie, when you get to the root of these situations, they aren't that big. Sometimes we think they're bigger than what it is because we living in our head and we're replaying things in our mind when we're alone for so long that when we actually sit in front of this person, you be like, they're not even that scary. They're not even that bad. And when we building these relationships, so fam, definitely in our family, when we hear the word mom, dad, aunt, uncle, we have to stop putting that big fear behind those names. Because oftentimes it's like, I don't want my mom to find out. I don't want my dad to find out this information. We're afraid of them knowing who we are, and we're afraid of them knowing when we make mistakes. So when you're in those roles, when you are the mom and you are the dad, are you making safe space for your children to come to you? Are you? Okay? When a child does something wrong, are we so aggressive on that child? Listen, if a child sees, like, if I do something wrong here and I get this aggression, you are scaring them away. Okay? I know sometimes we think we disciplining our child so they know right from wrong. There's different ways to do things. Aggression isn't the only solution when something doesn't go as it should, when something doesn't go as planned. It's like when something don't go as planned, our only action or reaction is chaos, is anger. When you think about this new community that's out, it's supposed to be, all I see is them trying to love each other the best way they know how. They don't know. So it's like, at this point, I'ma just do this. Cause everyone's looking for a safe place to express their love. If there's no safe place to express your love at home, they're gonna be searching for it somewhere else. Cause that love has to be expressed somewhere. Okay? In case you ain't know. Good. And off the time, so fam, when people can express themselves to their friend, they feel safe with their friend. And then friends turns into lovers. Rather it's a girl or a boy and a boy, or we have bigger problems in this world. And to highlight the ones that, are more interesting, I guess you can say, because it's like, I ain't never seen this before. Let me see, let me look, let me research, let me see what's happening. But there's bigger problems happening in today's world, in case you ain't know, so fam, where people are struggling with their emotional health. People are struggling with learning how to express exactly what's on their mind, learning how to communicate properly. You're not feeling comfortable here? How can you express that? Practicing expressing the way that we feel to someone without them getting the wrong impression, without hurting them. Okay? Sometimes we don't say nothing at all to someone that we are upset with because we don't want them to be upset at us. And it's like, it's okay if someone doesn't favor your feelings, but you should still be able to express them without it being condescending, without it being rude, without it being, hurtful or too soft. Like, hi, honey, I just wanted you to know. No. We should be able to have a conversation. Hey, I didn't feel great after our last encounter, and then there was these too few things that kind of raised a little tension in my system. I don't know, so fam. We gotta learn how to just practice getting the words out, going on a hike and just saying them out loud, saying it to a friend, practice it, so that when you start building this relationship with this individual, it becomes a little bit more at ease for you. You don't get so anxious, okay? Oftentimes we don't express ourselves too because it is, we're just afraid of, oh my God, what is this person going to say? What is this person going to think? What is this person going to do? We're afraid of what this person may do because of a belief that we may have. It's like we think everybody's supposed to think and be exactly the same. We are not all the same at all. And these new relationships that we're asking for, these new brands that we're asking for, when we have employees, are we going to be able to connect with our employees on a human level? Let's just say that. Or are we going to just fire them just because we have that authority? Morning. Oh, how you doing, Colin?
You?
Well, yes, girl, get this hike. You look great. You're welcome. So fam, these are tools that we need to be practicing. These are things that we need to be practicing, because if we're asking for bigger blessings, we need to be asking for bigger maintenance, bigger communication, bigger understanding, bigger hearts. We need to be asking for bigger hearts. Cause yeah, it's easy to just block. That's easy. Let's just block. All right, now that we done blocked everything that we need to block, now let's communicate. Let's practice saying no. Let's practice saying no without feeling guilty. Let's practice telling someone, hey, how's your hygiene? Without being so, you know? Because a lot of times, so fam, if you do run across someone that, let's just speak about hygiene, that may have a hygiene issue, not everyone knows what you may know. Not everyone was taught what you were taught. So yeah, maybe this woman has a hygiene problem, and maybe she wasn't taught by a woman how to wash her undergarments, how to wash her body parts. So yeah, maybe it needs to be expressed in a way that's like, hey. And also too, so fam, a lot of, with a lot of fathers not being in the homes, women aren't used to hearing it from a man without it being so aggressive. So even as a man, if you have to express this to a woman or to a daughter, learn how to have that conversation without being super aggressive that it scares. It scares. You don't have to be so scary when communicating. So whew, that's just an example. That goes for many, 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 many layers. But ooh, come on, soul fam. You could do it. Ain't nothing to it. Put your hike into it. Sometimes too, so fam, we gotta create environments for those conversations, right? So say we want to have a sensitive conversation with someone to bring you guys closer. Hikes are great. Putting someone in that safe space that they feel like, all right, I could be vulnerable with you without you trying to judge me, without you trying to beat me up, pull me down. Let's go hiking and let's be cool. Let's chill. Let's have a meal. Let them see you. Okay? When trying to connect with somebody and you want them to open up, let them see you for real. Okay? Let them see your intentions. This is what that means. Let them see your intentions for them. Let them feel that it's a genuine space, that you're with them, that you're not trying to be funny. Because with so much happening today, like I said, there's so many new happening around the world that your relationships have to feel detached from the world. When you really, really get down to it, because the world is chaotic. Definitely online, really. Online is chaotic. And if people are online, then yeah. So, understand, so fam, this individual has to feel safe when you're around. And when I say safe, so fam, you're not trying to manipulate their emotions. They feel safe to express. Okay? You're not trying to pull a rug on their feet. They feel safe. Like, this person might be trying to hand me a block to help keep my foundation strong. So this is what I mean when I say safe. This is what safe means in this context. It's like this person is trying to get closer to me and help me. I feel safe. This person is trying to put water in my cup. Okay? Okay? Come on, soul fam. When You're someone who has experienced a lot of mishaps and letdowns and the T word, TRAUMA. I don't know if we could say it, but then you are always on eggshells around people. And if you always on eggshells around people, it's going to be hard for someone to try to build something with you, because one little word they say, you blocking. One little word you say, you running. One little word they say, the relationship is done. That's an eggshell foundation. Come on, soul fan. Ooh, it's a great hike. I'm looking where I'm going, soul fan. And the sun is hot. We breezing, we chatting. This is just a listen video. Okay, let's get it going. So when you someone who's always have those experiences, you can always just be hesitant, like, is it safe? You know, you just kind of peeking over, looking, stepping back, like, I'm better by myself, you know. And by yourself is great for some time, but you gotta, come on, Sophia. You could at least get one friend. Everybody ain't like, every woman ain't like this. Every man ain't like this, you know. Just the ones we may have attracted at those times because we didn't do the work that we needed to heal within us. So yeah, that was what we was faced with. Keep trying. Keep going. All right? Heal up, and don't shut your heart out, or don't shut the world out because a situation may have ended little, you know. We got to shake it off. We got to learn how to shake those things off. All right? We don't want to spend the rest of our time just thinking everyone is out to get you, because there are some amazing people in this world. And there was times where I even thought like that, unhealed. So as you heal it, you start to realize, wow, there's people in this world that never experienced the T word on this level. Okay? So when you look at people that never had those experiences, so fam, they don't have those viewpoints. They don't even see life in that view. They don't even see the world or see people that way. So when you encounter them and you start building a relationship with them, all these little guards that you got up, they probably looking at you like, why you got those guards up? You ain't got to do that around here. Because in their world, they don't have those experiences. Morning. And that's what you'll start to experience as you heal and move forward. And you'll start to see, wow, you don't even know that word. What's that word? Section 8? You don't even know what Section 8 is? That don't even exist in your world, you know? So heal up, so fam. Morning, dog. Heal up, so fam. And understand it's gonna be all right. All right? You're gonna be great. Hey. There's more for you. Ooh, way more. Way more. There's way more for you, baby. Hey. All right, so fam, book that session. Let's talk about it. Let's just knock them out. Knock them out the box. Knock them out the box. Hey, knock them out. Let's knock them out. Let's do it. We got this. Fist pump. Huh. Let's do it, so fam. And day 22. Day 22, so fam. We at the end of the hike. Look at this. Look at these calories. Burn them, so fam. So fam, I appreciate you for sticking with me. In order to be a part of the soul fam, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and apply the knowledge. Right, so fam, we have to make sure that we are not being so judgmental and we are minding our business and focusing on what you got to do and those around you and make that impact that's necessary. All right, for your circle. Watch this video twice. All right, so fam, get it in your spirit. All right, feel a little better. Feel great. All right, I hope you have an amazing rest of the day. And I'm going to see you at day 23. We are heating up. We winding down. 7 days left. 7 or 8. I know I'm losing count. But day 23 coming up next. Day 22. I appreciate you. Leave a comment. Let me know that you're there and you're rocking with me. And I'm going to see you at the next win. Bye for now.